So let's talk about throws. So the way this thing works, anytime you're holding guard and punch, you'll be able to throw escape. So you don't have to like react, you don't have to like push the buttons whenever you see arms or anything like that. As long as they're both held, if Jackie walked up to me right now and tried to neutral throw me, it wouldn't work. So I'm gonna have Jackie just like guard and counter attack with a throw. And as long as I'm holding guard and punch, doesn't matter. The reason this is so interesting and strong in Virtua Fighter is because when you hold guard and punch, you can actually be guarding it at the same time. So anytime you're holding the guard button, if I push punch or kick, nothing's going to come out. So I can actually hold guard and tap into P, kind of plink into it, every time I'm guarding. So at that point, you're no longer really like reacting to anything, you're just reading throws. And you're reading what direction the throw is. So there are 3 types of throws in the game. There are neutral throws. This is Blaze's neutral throw. There's forward throws, which I'll do Blaze's half circle forward throw. And then there's back throws, and I'll do Blaze's half circle back throw. And the general rule, it's not across the board, but the general rule is you can tell which throw you're getting hit by the direction it leaves you after you get thrown. So forward throws generally move the other character forward. So if I'm trying to push you toward the wall or something, I use a forward throw. This is Blaze's other forward throw. It also kind of moves them forward. It's it's not the same, but it's the same idea. Blaze's back throws look like this. And that obviously switches positions and moves you back. His other back throw looks like this. So you can you don't have to really study each character's throw. You can just kind of like see, based on how it looks, which throw it is. There are some ambiguous throws out there. There are some back throws that look like forward throws. But I'd say 95% of the time, it's going to match up and you'll see it. And you'll be like, oh crap, I should have broken that. That was definitely a back throw. Blaze has one of those kind of unique neutral throws. Usually neutral throws will kind of throw you in place or throw you like straight to the ground, but his also throws back. So really tricky when it comes to like ring outs. If somebody knows you want to, ring them out, you can just do that, ring them out. So forward throws, back throws, neutral throws, there's 3 types, which means, and the way throw escapes work is the last input of the throw is the direction you need to escape in. So if I know Jackie's going to do a forward throw after his jab, which I'll set that up right now. I'll do boom, forward throw, right? If I know that, I'm going to hold forward. If you look at my stick at the bottom, I'll block, then I'll hold forward. And if you watch how I hold the throw escape down, I'll do guard and then punch will come right afterward. You'll always see me do that. If I'm playing a match and my inputs were on, you would always see this, guard punch, instead of you just pushing guard. So that's me breaking forward. And you can even test this for yourself by going to setting the CPU to guard and counterattack 5. And the way it'll work is like he's going to either guard or throw you. So with the same inputs, I'll be able to beat both by either guarding or throw escaping. If you look at my inputs, you'll see I'm plinking into the guard. I'm not really thinking about it. It's just practice over the years. But it probably took me a total of maybe like a week of really trying when I first was learning to really get it down. And by the end of the video, we'll talk about how to practice that, because it's a really easy way to practice it. So yeah. And this is an option select. I know people tend to hate the word option select, but it is definitely an option select that beats both options with the same input. It's just the way that you play Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter 5, Final Showdown, Ultimate Showdown. So just the way it goes. It's not a bad thing. It's just more of giving you more defensive options, which I know a lot of players like to have a lot of defensive options in fighting games. So, long story short, I'm putting the same inputs in, beating both options. Blocking on hit, throw escaping on throw. Okay, so let's talk about how do you practice this. So my general rule and how I learned how to practice throw escapes is to do it on wake up. Because I think most people grasp the idea of there's an RPS system, rock, paper, scissors. If somebody's trying to throw me a lot, I can just push buttons and it'll beat the throw. This is a very common situation in VF. Is you knock somebody down, they tech roll, and then you get thrown. It happens all the time. And a lot of times what people do is they when they tech roll, it's like a very aggressive way to get up, you know. They'll just wake up swinging because their mindset is like, shit, like I need to get back up and fight. So my recommendation is when you're playing this game to practice tech rolling on knockdown into lazy throw escape. So tech roll into forward, guard plus punch, and then practice pushing forward because you'll break a lot of forward throws, most forward throws. The more you do that and the more you like start practicing and thinking about that in your matches, it'll become second nature. You'll start doing it when you're not tech rolling and waking up. But a lot of times, and I'm just saying, like totally for a while you're practicing, just give up waking up with buttons. Just wake up, throw escape. And you'll be amazed how many throws you beat. You know, and learning to not mash on wake up is a really important, I think, skill to have in Virtua Fighter because it's really easy to be one of those players that just wakes up with buttons. All right, yeah. So this is how I would literally play while I'm practicing throw escapes. I would just play against somebody, tech roll into waking up, blocking, and I would beat the throw, and I'd beat whatever attack they did. So if you can see my inputs, all I'm doing is just waking up with nothing, right? You'll be amazed how far you'll climb the ranks once you start implementing this. It's wild how many people you'll beat. You'll beat people you never thought you could even touch before. Being able to lazy throw escape, just forward throws.